Okay, but which size of the honeycomb feeders is the appropriate one for your dogs? I love these. I talk about these all the time. I've done tons of videos here on the channel about these because these are soft silicone, so they're going to bend. The insides are also going to bend, very easy for your dog to eat. They're deep so that your dog has to work for it a little bit, but there are two different sizes and it will make a difference depending on what kind of dog you have. So they've got the small size and they've got the medium size. The medium size is what I use for my English Springer Spaniels. This fits their entire meal and has a little bit of space. So I love this for them. This is absolutely perfect. But I also have a Pomeranian. She's a tiny fuzzball dog, and this is not going to work for her. This is going to be overwhelming. It's going to be too deep for her little nose. This is not the vibe for her. But this one is. So comparatively, you can see it is not the same size at all. It is pretty much the same deepness level, but if you look, you'll see that these are way lower than this is. This is almost to the top of that. This is way down in. So she's not going to hit her little eyes while she is trying to eat out of this one. These are not nearly as deep. So this is going to be really good for my smaller size dogs, or if your dog is just kind of snacking or grazing during the day and is not super adamant about eating. So if your dog just needs a little bit of time to go through their food, they're a slower eater, they kind of graze more than actually eat, maybe you want to leave out smaller portions throughout the course of the day. If they are going to try to get at that real quick, you do not want the smaller version because this would be real easy for them to pick up and fling. It also doesn't have those deep wells so that it does not make them work for it. So this is good for like grazers who don't need a slow feeder or smaller dogs. Love this one. My Pomeranian really likes it too because now she can be like the big girls. This one is definitely good for the bigger dogs. So my English Springer Spaniels, my medium-sized dogs, are really good about this. It's got a lot of space for them, but they can also very easily get into it without injuring themselves or getting frustrated. We talked about that in another video. So depending on what type of dog you have or what kind of eater you have, different sizes are going to be of more value to you, but both of these are really good. They both have the suction cups on the back. They are both going to have those honeycomb shapes, and the wells inside them are going to be different sizes so that you can get it the appropriate size for your pup. I keep buying these so that I can keep using these. Like if I use these for breakfast, I still wash them out, but like I want to make sure I can do a little bit of meal prep for my day, so I have multiple versions of this. I don't want to be without these. I don't use them for every single meal because I rotate through what we're using in terms of puzzle feeders and slow feeders and normal bowls and all of that. But these by far right now is my favorite feeder to be using with my dogs, and I just keep buying them. Anytime I see a sale on these, I grab more because I can never have enough of these. So drop your questions on these feeders down below, but make sure you check out the playlist because we have tons of other puzzle feeders and slow feeders and normal bowls and all of the great snuffle bowls that you could be using for your dog to enrich their food time, to both slow them down, but also make them think as they're getting their food as well, which is really, really good for their cognitive functions too. We'll see you in the upcoming daily episodes, helping you to level up for your pup to give them the best life possible with the least amount of stress on you.